Well, hello, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, or whatever it is you want me to fucking call you, as I don't care about that shit anymore. Welcome to this video. Today I am going to show you King's Quest VII, or at least the first of the 8 chapters, I think, of that. No, less. 6. Yeah. Anyway, I'm using ScumVM, and I'm pretty happy about it that ScumVM finally support this game, because when I bought the game years ago, it never worked right in Windows. So basically, ScumVM is my savior, that the money for this particular CD-ROM did not go to waste. Now, another note I must make is I am playing this game directly from this CD-ROM. I haven't copied the files to my hard drive. That can sometimes lead to longer loading times. Well, this warning is just that the subtitles were never done right in King's Quest VII. Most likely due to a financial deadline or something like that. The famous intro of Shara. Now, the title, The Princeless Bride, is a play on The Princess Bride. Well, before I begin on the game, I will first show the introduction, and then I will shut up during that intro as it is entirely spoken. And you don't want to miss the song, which isn't completely clear in lyrics already. So you could easily miss some stuff in there and a bit of spoken scenario. And then we will get actually into the game itself. Yeah, well, in the first 2 King's Quests, you were playing with Sir Aaron Graham, who is king in part 2, and in King's Quest 3, you were Prince Alexander. In 4, you were already playing Princess Rosella, and near the end of this King's Quest, a few references to King's Quest 4 will be made. In King's Quest 5, the story is once again with Graham as main character. In 6, it was Alexander, and now in 7 it is the first time that Queen Valenice will be a playable character. As a matter of fact, this is also the first King's Quest with 2 playable characters, as Rosella will also be playable in this game. Well, talked enough already. Let's start the introduction.
Childish things away. Aren't you happy? Real delighted. You're going to be a bride. Yes, I'm so excited. I want to run and hide. I want to go to a land beyond dreams, where everything's new, not really what it enchantment, adventure are waiting for up on Mama's feet when we're dancing.
All right, I admit Prince Rupert is, well, he's a bit awkward, dear.
That's putting it mildly.
But speaking of princes, my pretty daughter, it really is time you thought about getting married.
Oh, Mother.
Now, Rosella, you're nearly 20 years old. Most of your friends are already married.
Mother, I'm not ready. There are so many things I haven't done yet. I want to have fun.
But, Rosella, I happen to know that Prince Throckmorton of Montecourt is just mad about you.
Prince Throckmorton? Mother, he's so boring.
He's not boring, Rosella. He's reliable. And he's so handsome. He has the most beautiful smile, don't you think? And he's so intelligent. How many young men do you know whose hobby is conjugating Latin verbs? And you know you should consider yourself lucky. Every princess in the known world is just dying to marry Prince Throckmorton. You really must strike while the iron is hot, Rosella. That's why I've invited the prince to... Rosella!
And that was the intro. In case you couldn't excuse me, hear the lyrics too well, grow up, young lady, that's what they all say. It's time to settle down, put childish things away. Aren't you happy, thrilled, delighted? You're going to be a bride. Yes, I'm so excited. I want to run and hide. I want to go to a land beyond new dreams, where everything is new and nothing is the way it seems. I thought that was, I should read it, but I could be wrong there. It's just an adventure waiting for me. I want that magic land, a land beyond dreams. And all I can say about that is, be careful what you wish for, young lady. It already shows, of course, that Rosella didn't want to get married and wanted to have fun instead. The rest of the intro also showed that. A few important things to note about that intro, as it will be important later in the game, was the shape of the arm pulling Rosella out of that whirlpool. You will find out very soon why that arm was shaped not really anatomically correct. And of course, the comb that Rosella removed from her hair and that her mother took, as that will be a very important inventory object that Velanese starts the game with. Well, let's just start the game. This kind of interface has been used for two Shara games that I know of, both written by Roberta Williams. This one and Phantasmagoria. You can no longer save at any place that you want, only when you leave the game, and it will just be saved on the name that I now enter. And Jeroen happens to be my name. Let's enter. 6 chapters. Yeah, I said 8. Was a mistake. Sorry. 6 chapters. Now let's just start with the first one, shall we? Where in the blazes am I? Well.
My daughter! Rosella! Where are you? this place? Where is my Rosella, my child?
And from now on I have control over the game, and I have only villainies at my disposal right now. This is not like some LucasArts games such as Dave the Tentacle and Maniac Mansion and Zack McCracken, where you can change between the characters whenever you want. Here the game decides which character is playable at the time. And basically it goes, you switch. All odd numbers will be played with villainies and all even numbers will be played with Rosella. And I will do one chapter at a time, so that will make it. Well, let's get that shred off my dress, shall we? Basically they made a nice scrolling feature. Of course in many LucasArts games you could also scroll already, but it is the first time that we have an actual scroll bar. Now let's get this stick.
Salt crystals. How odd.
Well, this ugly face is the portal into the forest, and that forest will be part of chapter 3. So basically going through this gate will end chapter 1. Because that was obvious. In order to do that,
Incredible!
I have to fill this arrow pointing down. Trying to get that fruit directly from the plant will only hurt my hands. Now there are several hints just drawn on the wall. Now this is basically the most obvious one. You may have seen the statue with the pool. Basically this would state that the water would kill you. Well, that's not entirely true. You have seen the beads around its neck. Well, this is the solution how it should be. The ball should be turned down and then the thing should be empty. Now there is a little bit more than that the hint states, but yes, it four clay vases and a basket. Well, let's first pick up that basket.
Isn't that cute?
Very. Now, on this status bar you see, well, this is of course the menu, and this is a look icon. If I take an inventory item, then I can see it in more detail. It's completely three-dimensional, so I can turn it to Now with this comp that Rosella used to have in her head. Forgive me when I mix up Rosella with Rosetta. I'm a fantasy writer myself, and Rosetta is one of the women in my own stories. And with this basket, we actually need this feature pretty bad. We can open the basket and turn it around and, well, yes. Just a tiny bit of corn. Now, it doesn't really matter which phase I pick up, it will always break. And the second one I try will also break. And the third one, guess it will break as well.
I'm getting awfully tired of this.
And the fourth one will always be the right one. It doesn't matter in which order you do this, it will always be the fourth phase you try that survives picking it up. Now let's try to plant this corn seed.
Oh, my. Oh, what a beauty.
Well, let's go back to that small pool. The fact that there were salt crystals located in front of it already suggests that the water in this pool happens to be salt water, completely undrinkable. So let's turn it into fresh water. And basically it states here how to do this. The water that makes you die, in other words salt water, combined with tears into the bowl, corn in the hand, and the last phase indicates that the water would then be drinkable. Let's see if we can do this. Now important, there are two phases. This is the moon phase and this is the sun phase. During the water purification process, as I like to call it, it must be in the moon setting. And let's put that corn in the hand. And now some tears. Well, let's see how Velanis responds to showing her Rosella's comp. And let's now use that on the bowl.
fresh.
Very well. And let's now get to draining that water out. Well, then the bowl must be turned upside down. And of course the beads. They hint on the now there is something more to it that the hint didn't state. Now the face must be in the sun setting. Now it is pretty nice that I already solved this puzzle, but there is not much you can do right now. Yes, I can take a look at this offering bowl. I will need this one in order to get that door open, but well, let's take a look what happens if I try to take it.
That looks like some kind of offering bowl.
Die!
Oh dear. I suppose you can't just take things out of an offering bowl.
Like I said, when you die you can just undo the fatal action, so that is why I could demonstrate it so easily. The item that I need here, as it is pretty obvious that I just have to give an item in return before I can take something, is not yet in my possession. Now the next puzzle that I'm going to do, there are multiple solutions to get it done. And this is one of them. With this solution, that giant scorpion lead me trapped for a short while. I guess that will do right. What color will it be? Yeah, I must produce green. Right. Yes, that was it. Now I have part of my way out. But now let's get the hell out of here before that scorpion breaks loose. Now, the next puzzle will require me to be pretty fast, as there will be a ghost, but as soon as it sees me, it will go away, and trying to following it into the desert will only get me killed. Well, he didn't accept it. Come on. Let's just go back the way we came. Now, at some puzzles, it's pretty obvious what you should do, but the items will then not be accepted unless a certain hint has been given. I always hate it when that happens. Anna's quest also suffers a lot from that, but yes, that's the way it is.
Excuse me, sir.
What do you want of me?
I am Valenice of Daventry, good sir. I wonder if you might tell me where I am?
You are far away from life, and love, and hope. You are surrounded by dust, and it is dust you shall become.
You are so pale, traveler. Are you...
I lost my life in this cursed desert. Now I must wander, tormented by everlasting, burning thirst.
Is there anything I can do?
Leave this place if you can. The portal through the mountains, the mouth of the great stone head, was closed by an evil enchantress. Legend says that it can be opened, but I know not how. Go, now.
Sir!
Go. This thirst drives me mad, and I know not what it will make me do.
Okay. You saw me circling with the mouse at some typos. I did that to show you that they are there. That was also what the warning Scum PM gave me about, and one of the reasons why they removed it from the game initially, even though Scum PM just actually show it. I clearly didn't have the time to get it all fixed, and that sometimes the text will even not appear at all. Anyway, that ghost wants water, and now that he has said it, I hope that he will now accept.
Sir!
What do you want of me?
What do you want?
I wish to give this to you, traveler.
Is it truly sweet water, lady? Could it really be? I thought my thirst would torture me forever. How can I thank you?
Can you help me escape this desert?
I do not know how to open the portal, but there is something I can do. Follow me.
And yes, Valenice should follow him automatically.
Is that...
Yes, that is all that remains of Colin Farwalker, the great adventurer. He...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Your gift of water has given me peace. We must hurry. I haven't much time left on this earthly plane. I wish to give you something.
And I can pick the gifts he's going to give me myself. Now this pot is no longer of use to me. I could use it to reduce the scorpion in the temple.
I thank you, good
This
sir.
rope I have a use for.
May it help you in your journeys, my lady. Farewell.
Like I said, some puzzles have multiple solutions, particularly in the first chapter. And now I just hope that I can make it out of this sand stuff in time. Because if I take too long, I'll be dead. Well, made it. Only a few things left to do. I need another seat.
How strange. The gourd split in the sun. It looks like there's a loose seed in there.
Very well. And well, let's catch ourselves a jackalope.
Ow!
Yeah. I don't know why she refuses, most likely because I have not yet spoken to the kangaroo rat or... Okay, now that the jackalope has passed by, and Valentines have seen it, maybe she will now put the rope on. Nope, I guess I will definitely have to visit the kangaroo rat, as he is described in many documentation I found in this game. First, like I said, some items will simply not work unless you got the certain hint about it. Who can that be? I cannot see.
Who can that be? I cannot see.
I am Valenice of Daventry, good sir. Is there a problem with your eyes?
But awful rotten jackalope swiped my glasses. I can't cope. Normally I'd trade with you, but since I'm blind, my day is through.
Of all the rude, inconsiderate...
And now Valentine has seen that jackalope blowing a raspberry has the spectacles that our little trader needs. Yes, and now she does what I wanted her to do.
I've got you, you mad little hare.
Of course you realize this means war. At least that is what Bugs Bunny would say. A nice pair of spectacles, and let's return it to our little friend.
This is all I have to say. Go away, go away!
Here you are.
Oh joy, oh joy, oh happy me! I can see, I can see! Thanks to you, I'm not afraid. Now I'm free to deal and trade.
Well, most things I can offer will only result in him offering junk, causing Valentine rejecting the trade.
What a lovely wrinkled seed. For that, I'll offer this blue bead.
That sounds like a good deal.
Well, another raspberry. And let's move on. And if we take a look at the blue bead, it's the same color as the objects on the offering wall. So now I can take this thing I need in order to move through without dying. I guess I first look at the offering bowl. It says yes. And let's go back up and complete this chapter, and with that also this video. But let's first move to the spot ahead as we have a nice cliffhanger. Oh yeah, I must first click the block itself. And let's end this chapter. And well, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. Next week I will show you chapter 2, A Troll Is As a Troll Does. And of course, in that chapter I'll be playing as Rosella. See you next week. Bye bye.